if Manly stay ahead of the clock and Parramatta in the second half as Mitch Allgood brings it out towards the 20-metre line. Parramatta have really struggled to score points in the second half of games so far this season. And Manly, when leading at the break, are a perfect 8 from 8 in 2011. Here's Horror. Played his part in the lead up to the second of the Eels tries by Loco. Robson turning it back on the inside. There's a good tackle there by Joe Nullavow on Mitchell Allgood. Rocked him as he came to the line. Now Hayne from inside the 40 and again has kicked it out on the full.
Well, that's his second one of the night.
You can't be doing that twice. You can cope with one that maybe slides off the side of the foot, but you can't get it wrong twice, and that gives the Eagles possession starting on the 40.
In particular, when you've conceded a try just before half-time, your first set of 6 after half-time, and now Manly get a chance to go straight on the attack. He's disappointed with that. And this is a big set early in the second half for Parramatta.
Here we go.
You know, you don't want to be conceding points on the stroke of half-time and straight after half-time. So it's an important set.
There was too much of a gamble on that occasion to go for a 40-20. Given that if you got it wrong, this was the result. Here come the Sea Eagles looking for try number 4, Williams. Bring it away from the sideline for them. Goes to Foran. Here comes the Brett Stewart. Cutting back on the inside. Still weaving, searching for the line and all but gets there. Only Ben Smith underneath him. Stopped him from reaching the chalk. They play it from Ballon. It goes across the hands. Watno now gives it off to Robinson. He's stopped there by Shackleton and also Allgood. They've hung on for 4 tackles, Parramatta. Here's Foran again. Shot ball for Bura. Good tackle made by Jeff Robson. Cut his legs out from underneath him. Some pressure now on Cherry Evans. Knocked down by Nathan Hindmarsh, and they'll say knocked backwards. The crowd don't think much of it, but there's no surprise there, and Parramatta hung on under extreme pressure.
Yeah, they did well in the end because Maddai almost forced his way across the try line. Great lines and great options, Manly. They run great lines and they've always got options. Here's the kick from Cherry Evans. Hindmarsh.
If it was a kick down the field and the fullback did that,
that'd be a knock on.
Yes. Here's Shackleton.
Because they've got speed in Brett Stewart and Kieran Foran when they run the football, that's when they stretch the defensive line. Merely as Parramatta keep the football alive through Joel Hayne running across the field. But that's how they're able to stretch defences, just with their speed and their changes of direction. Robson kicking the football down the other end of the field. Williams is back there for Manly. He's letting it roll dead. It'll be a 20-metre restart.
Robson won't be too upset with that result, given the pressure they just absorbed inside their own 20. He was under a bit of pressure himself to get the kick away, but he's leading again. And now Williams it is that gets us back underway. Has been so good throughout 2011 for the Sea Eagles. Ballon goes one way, comes back. Tim Robinson. Stopped there by Hindmarsh, who leads the tackle count for the Eels at 24, and also leads the way as far as sit-ups are concerned. Foran back on the inside for Stewart. Well, waiting for him this time. An example of the Eels working from the inside there, staying alive on the play. Watno goes to Glenn Stewart and just about finds a way through them. Only just stopped by Matt Keating, who knocked him to ground again. Tried to play it. Now Foran chips it in the air. Underneath it, judged it nicely, then almost lost his footing. He got the major part of the job done in taking the catch on the full.
Again, great protection there. Michael Robertson. He pinned his ears back for that ball there, but was run off by Ryan Morgan. Did a good job to protect his movement.
And now Justin Horror Horo just busts straight through them. He comes towards Stewart, who is backing away. Coming up to support was Loco. Horo goes to Stewart, who chops him down 10 metres out. What a run. Now Loco going quickly. He had Hayne on his outside, but he took the tackle. He'll get a penalty. Perhaps Hayne might have been a better option from close range with Manly scrambling.
Great work from Justin Horo. He picked out Cherry Evans and ran straight through him. And Cherry Evans this season defensively has been strong. That's a great effort. Parramatta playing on quickly with all good.
A couple of metres out when he plays it. Keating goes wide. Here is McGuire into the back there of Justin Horo. He came back to the middle. Now Robson showing it. Foran came to him. So he gives it off to Ryan Morgan. Still nothing doing there. Plenty of pink, white and maroon jumpers in the middle of the park. Keating goes to Shackleton. Good work though by Nullavow and also Ballon to wrap him up. They've used up 3 plays. I'll go to the left. Now Robson back on the inside for Hayne. Terrific tackle around the legs by Matt Ballon. Got to him. Stopped him in a hurry. Now Robson goes out the back. Here's Morgan. Good hands for Atkins. Back on the angle, has a chance. But again, they work hard from the inside. And Jamie Buhrer it is who stops him. Last play. Back for Robson to chip it. A chance here for Hayne reaching out. Can't bring it down.
He got there, didn't he? Jamie Lyon, who is always good in the air for Manly. But we'll go right back to the bust. You said it, Horo just ran straight at Cherry Evans. Jamie Lyon was the man and he squeezed in between both of them. David Williams did a great job, really, and allowed Brett Stewart to make the tackle. Williams got in between himself and the man that was the intended receiver, or the man in the support play. And a good set from Manly on their line because Parramatta threw plenty at them. That was a good set from Parramatta with the ball. Manly had answers for it.
They brought it back to the halfway line now through Nullavow. They change to our halftime scoreline of 14-8. Stewart, Glenn that is, playing it. Now Watner. Some sort of kick they put in here on the last. Hindmarsh was knocking Anthony Watno over once again for him. Just trying to dob one into the corner. Atkins lets it bounce. It goes into touch.
Just swap teams.
Parramatta will work it away from inside their own 20.
Never easy to hit the ground in that position where you've got a winger who's already dropped back the fullback. Jared Hayne was down the short side too, but Foran was able to find the ground. He would have loved to have kept it in play.
Nice and tight. Next set. Nice
By
and tight.
kicking it out, it just takes the speed out of the game.
Brett, you got to lock him in.
His team's been under a little bit of pressure.
Got to try and lock him in.
Kieran Foran
Matt, bring your head in.
finds the ground, finds the sideline, gives his team a little bit of a breather. They can defend from a set start.
Off the back of the scrum win, Loco has it for the Eels. Still have both Moy and Manna on the bench at the moment. Shackleton and Allgood have done a good job in their absence. Oh, certainly added some punch on that left edge. There's Robson going towards Ben Smith. He works it beyond the 30. One more play here to work it into a kicking position. And Hindmarsh will take it forward for them. Want to get to his hands and knees and supply a quick play the ball here for a kick. Not a bad job. Now Hayne to make the mistake of kicking this one out in the full. Just the midfield bomb. Brett Stewart almost overran it. But again, a curious choice of kick from Jared Hayne, who supplied a couple of those now. And I'm sure he might have been looking for a bit more depth on it.
Yeah, maybe. It was good pressure again from the Eagles. Both teams have been pretty good in that department. Mitchell Allgood, I think everyone thought he was offside. I didn't think he was square at marker. Well, he got away with one, but he couldn't get away with it again. Went in and just put too much into the tackle. Or do you think he just got the call wrong early?
No,
I thought he should have been penalised there because he was never square.
Yeah, I think Tony Archer second-guessed himself and he thought, boy, I might have missed one there, but I've got him for too long in the tackle.
Thanks, boss. Back
Whichever way it was a correct decision.
And they were due a penalty and they got one. Here's Ballon waiting at dummy half. A King to play. He doesn't get the chance to play it.
Leave him alone.
The ball
You can't crowd him
spills
like that.
away from him. Fui Moi is back out there to match the chest move of Desi Haslam to bring King back on.
Okay, do we see the 2 points? Jamie Lyon hasn't been kicking well tonight. Let's go for 8 in front.
I think it's a given these days, especially after we saw Newcastle the other night against Penrith take one from similar depth but much wider out on the field to give themselves a 2-point edge.
Well, if you've got confidence in the way that you're defending, I don't mind that decision, and certainly the Dragons have made it fashionable over the last couple of years. And I think Parramatta would enjoy the fact that they're going for the 2 points. The last thing they wanted to do was defend another set of 6 on their line when there's a 6-point spread in the game. I think they'll be happy with an 8-point spread.
Lyon has had his troubles from wide out tonight. This strike is right down the middle. He does make it an 8-point game, 16-8 to the Sea Eagles. The girls looking resplendent in their Women in League wigs tonight. There'll be a sea of pink, especially next weekend, isn't it, in round 16?
Let's stay behind! Stay behind!
Of course, in round 16 next Monday night. What a game we have. The Dragons up against the Sea Eagles from Wollongong. Live on Australia Sports Leader, Fox Sports. George Rose brings it out. Had the ball perhaps stripped. Parramatta have it. The referees will say play on, and the Eels get a chance to close this 8-point gap. There's Carl Webb fresh on the field, popping a ball for Moi. He was inside the Manly 10 metres. They'll play it for Keating. Here's Robson. There's Ben Smith on his outside, gave him an early ball, a chance to push his way past Foran. He might have gone very close. He was at the line, just couldn't get the ball down. Maybe a touch there by the Sea Eagles. Robson picks it up. He was swamped straight away. No 6 again call, and the tackle count will continue. Keating comes away to Maguire. Here is Home, turning out of the back line, gives it off to Hore, coming back on the angle in towards Watmo. He was able to accommodate it. They're still just 5 metres out. Play number 5. It comes from Keating to Robson, who grubbers well. Ben Smith is there, and if he got it down cleanly, Parramatta are in. Yes, they are. What a lovely little kick in for that man Smith.
Yeah, Ben Smith went very close, only 2 tackles earlier. And here's the mistake. George Rose, well, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. That's play on for me. There was a hand on the ball, but Hore didn't know where he was. He was hanging off him, and Ben Smith able to follow through on the kick. They brought them up off the line. Nice work by Robson, just feigned to pass on the outside, and Smith wins the race to the footy.
Just beautiful weight on the kick from Robson, as Ben Smith picks up try number 3 this season. An important one for the Eels, searching for just their 5th win of the season. And now Burt from beside the uprights to narrow the gap, which he does. And the penalty goal at the moment, kicked a moment ago by Jamie Lyon, is all that stands between the two teams at 16-14.
And after the Manly side going for the 2 points off the back of an error, they concede points. And it was well done by Jeff Robson. Jared Hayne was on the left side of the field, and Brett Stewart was pushing across to the